Whoa, what just happened? Why is everything so realistic? Look at these pawns. These pawns are so realistic. This queen is so realistic. This king is so realistic. What's going on here? Why is it realistic? Why is it today realistic? Well, the reason for today realistic is today we're not gonna go over any chess tactics, any chess nothing. But instead we're gonna be going over how to do your best in a real life chess tournament. And I'd also recommend you joining some real life chess clubs and trying to play with other players. And it really does teach you, like, from other ratings and lower ratings, does really teach you. Because if you play online chess, then the rating system is like this. It gives you a person who's rated either like 10 rating points higher than you or 10 rating points less than you. That's how the rating system works online. But in club tournaments, it's just unlimited. You can play against any skill level player. You can play against club players, which I'd like to call advanced players. You could play against some medium chess players, and I don't mean any offense to you guys, but I don't know another word for that. And you can also play against some beginner ones, and you can sometimes learn from them, especially from the club players or the advanced players. But without further ado, let's move on to our first rule when you're going in a chess tournament. And I recommend going to chess tournaments because they boost your real life, not online rating, but real life rating up. And that's the way that Magnus Carlsen became world champion. No, it's not USCF, United States Chess Federation, or in something in Britain they have something related to that, their own country's chess federation. It applies only in FIDE. FIDE is the International Chess Federation, basically. So anyone from anywhere in the world can play in it, but you have to go to some special places to get your FIDE rating up. But it's okay if you boost your USCF or what they have in Britain, this chess federation rating up, because they offer some titles, but they're not actual FIDE titles, but you can be called them, and you have some bragging rights. So other than that, now let's finally get started. 3 minutes exactly of talking. So the first rule we're going to look at today is the touch move rule. And in this position, again, I've simulated it. This is the touch move rule, basically. So let's say I think about moving this one, but then I realize that it's a bad move, but I already touched it. You cannot move another piece after that. That's illegal in the touch move rule. But so now you have to move this either here or here. I choose this one personally because, first of all, this is protected, and after this, after like, it's just so bad. And you can also move here, but that's also protected, so really it's not good. So you have to just move. I'm just going to choose this one, and it's taken. We cannot get it back again. So that's basically the touch move rule. It's pretty easy, I know, but you have to comply with it. I mean, it's kind of a harsh rule, but my advice is think before you touch a piece, and then think before you move that piece. And on to our next chess tournament rule. So now we're going to talk about a very fancy thing. It's not done anymore this time because you're going to find out later. And it's called adjournment, but it happens sometimes, rarely, very rarely. And note that chess tournaments happen in big hotels, So before going to a chess tournament, you might want to get a hotel there, a room there in that hotel, or you could just find another hotel that's close to the hotel that the chess tournament is taking place in. But other than that, adjournment is basically taking a break from chess. So in some famous games, I don't know any examples, but in a lot of famous games, and I know that, but I just don't know any examples to share with you. In those games, sometimes, and in like average games, in average tournaments, or like in under 700 rating tournaments, you might want to consider this. So, adjournment, again, is basically taking a break from a chess game. And how you do that is the person whose turn it is can call an adjournment, and if they do, they have to seal their move, which means they have to do that move itself for the next turn, but that move is unknown to the other person. So let's say I seal this move, e4. That means I have to play it, but my opponent doesn't know that. So after that, both the chess players go to their hotel rooms, and for like 8 hours you can even sleep, and then what you can basically do in that hotel room is analyze the position and try to see what's the best move. And you also get some helps from other people. Those people are called seconds, and you can do that. And let's say I analyze this, and now he might do this. There are just many lines, and you cannot do that all by yourself. So that's why there are seconds in adjournment. But now it's not really considered a thing in chess. Now it doesn't even happen. You cannot even call it. Because what players do, what they found out is players can just turn on the computer and they can analyze their games with the computers, and computers are just more stronger. They've beaten Grandmaster Garry Kasparov, the coach of Magnus Carlsen, the one who made Magnus Carlsen a diamond. And Magnus Carlsen can't even beat it also. And many other chess masters can't also. So that just proves that the computer is just way stronger, and it is, but since we made them, we can try to beat them, but their algorithms are just way too strong. And now let's move on to our next thing, etiquette. So basically this is just going to be a short one. Etiquette. Before the game, you want to shake hands here with your opponent and start the clock, and after the game you want to shake hands also. So that's just simple. And on to our next one. So this is called the Elo Rating System, and it's named after so he was named after someone's last name, Elo. And the Elo Rating System is, we have to thank this person because this is the guy who made us win, who made Magnus Carlsen a champion, Garry Kasparov, and it determines our fate in our chess career, or chess journey. But other than that, the Elo Rating System is how we lose rating points or how we win rating points. And if you win against someone that's lower rating than you, then you don't get that much points. But if you win against someone that's higher rated than you, then you get more points. And again, if you lose against someone lower than you, then you lose more points than the higher rated one. And now on to our final one, help. How do you ask for help? Well, let's say that you're in a chess tournament and your opponent kind of doesn't know how to play chess. Let's say he doesn't even know how to do the en passant rule. And if you don't know that, then I have a video on that explaining that, so you don't end up like that in your own tournaments. So it's in the I button above. But anyways, that's the help. You just call for a tournament director. There are plenty of them in big tournaments, which you're gonna go in. And yeah, that's all for today. So I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, please subscribe, share, comment down below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next one.